voice got a story. Every dream got a light. When the music starts moving, everything feels right. From the beat, from the crowd, we bring the energy and we turn it up. Feel the rhythm. Feel everybody come feel the vibe. Everybody come alive. Ain't got rhythm, ain't got rhythm. Move with the beat. Ain't got rhythm, ain't got rhythm. Ain't got rhythm, ain't got energy. Come vibe with me. Ain't got rhythm.
Hosted by Isla, every Tuesday, tune in. Hosted by Miss Rhonda, every Tuesday night, tune in.
Yeah. Ain't got rhythm, ain't got rhythm. Ain't got rhythm, ain't got rhythm. Ain't got rhythm, ain't got rhythm. Come vibe with me. Ain't got rhythm, ain't got rhythm.
Is Paul Harris Stewart. I'm the writer, producer, and director of Just Do It. I just want to encourage all the men out there for the month of June. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I want to encourage you if you're having, if you're just in a dark place, I just want to encourage you to text 988. It's a crisis lifeline. So please get the help that you need. Thank you.
Hey guys, Ooh, that camera angle is crazy. How y'all doing? Y'all see we back in the original studio. Lion is on vacation today. Is that better? Or do you like the other one?
Oh, no, that's better.
Okay. Might have to come up closer so you won't just be a talking head. There we go. Hey y'all, hey. It is Tuesday, 7 p.m. I'm gonna fix this better. And y'all tune in to BFAM 109.6. So you already know what it is. It's Ladies Night, and we kicking it off right here at Ink and Rhythm. I am your host, Miss Rhonda. And I am joined, guys. If y'all didn't tune in last week, y'all are in for a treat tonight. We are joined by a phenomenal poet, author, producer, director. Like, oh my goodness, guys. I'm so excited. We're going to actually watch a film tonight. We get to break it down. So, guys, without further ado, let's introduce our guest, Mr. Paul Harris Stewart.
What's up?
I miss Lion doing his roar. But yeah, we're going to see Lion next
Thank
week.
you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you, DC.
Thank you, DC.
Lion is actually on vacation right now. He's visiting his granny in New Orleans, and then he's taking a beautiful road trip to Oklahoma. He is on his motorcycle, guys. So he will be sending us pictures on his week-long trip, but we will be back in the Lion's Den next week.
All right.
Tonight we are going over your short film called Just Do It.
Just Do It.
I watched it again yesterday.
You did? Oh, so that's 4 views. I got 4 views.
Them views is hitting.
Yeah. I'm doing really well. I'm really proud of it.
It's a great film, guys. If you have not checked it out, you can go ahead and watch it on YouTube. It's available right now. It's called Just Do It. When I look it up, I put in Just Do It by Paul Harris, and it comes up. Right. Okay? All right. Now, before we get into the show, we got other guests that's going to pop up as well. But we got to pay them bills, right? We got to give our shout out. So shout out to BFAM109.6.com. Hey, y'all. Streaming over 300K devices each and every week. We appreciate you guys telling a friend and telling a friend and telling 2 friends. Last week, Lithuania joined the chat. So we're going to see who the top 3 countries are tonight. So make sure y'all tap in. Say, hey, Miss Rhonda on is Ladies Night at BFAM, okay? Facebook community at BFAM. Hey, y'all. And Speak for the Culture on YouTube. We appreciate you guys tuning in each and every week. Drop down in the comments. Let us know where you're tuned in from.
Chicago.
I'm from Chicago. I love
That's
it.
my house favorite line.
I'll be in Chicago this week.
Oh, okay.
So guys, before we get into it, we gotta pay them bills. Even though we're not in the Lions Den, we gotta still, get the homage paid. So DC, go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage. Immaculate Mobile Detailing. What's
Looking
up?
dull and dirty? Look no further than Immaculate Mobile Detailing. Our professional team will come to your location, whether it's home or work, and provide top-notch detailing services for your vehicle. We offer a wide range of services, from cleaning to exterior polishing. Also offer detailing roofing. Contact us today to schedule an appointment. 8133789781. Thank you. Now back to you, Ink and Rhythm.
Thanks, Bob. You're always on your job. As y'all can see, I changed the camera angle because I didn't like that. This one is kind of like we do it, Paul.
There we go.
Guys, just do it. It's an amazing film that is on YouTube right now, available on YouTube. Okay, Paul, I know the backstory. First, we're gonna tell them who you are, and then we're gonna tell them how the film came about.
All right.
All right, so go ahead. Tell them.
Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Paul Harris Stewart. I'm originally from Chicago. I moved to Los Angeles when I was 22 to pursue a songwriting career. But then I started writing, and then I started doing like screenplays and everything else. And I was out there for a while. Then, I got a little older. So I was like, you know what? I'm too old to be hustling. So I moved to New York, and I started teaching. Got my master's in education. I was an early childhood teacher. I used to teach pre-K and second grade for a long time. And then like dealing with trauma just set me back. So I stopped performing. I stopped writing. And I lost my inspiration. I stifled my creativity, and I went through a really dark phase. My brother passed, as you'll see in the film, and he has 3 children from 3 different relationships. Actually, my brother and his new wife passed.
Brother and a new wife?
Yeah, they died in a car accident.
Oh, wow.
And they just had a newborn baby. His name is Prince Stewart. So I moved back to Chicago to help take care of him. Okay. Yeah, so I was in Chicago for a while taking care of him and not taking care of myself, right? I'm like, I got these 3 kids and 3 different families. I'm running around and I'm teaching, and it just got worse for me. And then I just got in a really dark place until like I had to. Well, maybe we'll talk after the film. I don't want to get the whole film away because
we can do this little introduction.
The story is 100% true. It's no fabrication. It's 100% true. So,
without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and dive into the film. Like I said, we broke down the film, so we will watch the whole film tonight. I broke it down, I believe, into 5 or 6 videos. I was up until like 3 o'clock this morning, making sure everything was
keep
right.
running my views up. I appreciate it.
I will. That movie, like, you really need to see it. So we're gonna go ahead and play the first video of the movie. Just do it. DC, you on that? I love DC. The man behind the curtain.
He's the brains, huh?
I don't look like what I've been through. Tell you the truth, I'm lucky that I'm even standing right here in front of all of you. I was 14 years old the first time those thoughts crossed my mind. But see, I was worried about leaving my mother and my mother behind. In high school, it was bad. No, in college, it was worse. To tell you the truth, I don't know how I made it through my 20s and 30s because those thoughts used to float through my mind, but I used to be able to push them out right in time. The truth, I swear to God, I did not know that anything was wrong. I'm from Chicago. I was raised to be strong, never show any weakness. What happens in this house stays in this house. My mom said, boy, you better always keep your business to yourself. So I thought that meant even if it jeopardized my mental health. I've come to the conclusion that my happy moments in my life, they're like waves. They never stand still. I've been hurting and in denial for over 32 years. It hasn't been easy to heal, but it seems like the older I got, those thoughts stopped floating. In my mind, those demons would stay and play every day, got me going through it. They're no longer whispering now. They're screaming, telling me to just do it.
Hey, Rhonda got me over here geek. She knows word by word. That's what's up. I love
like,
that so much.
I don't gas nobody up. Like, if I tell you I watched it 5 times, I watched it 5 times. Okay?
She knows it verbatim.
It's good. It's that good, Paul. Like, for real.
Oh, man. All right.
Like,
Let me get it together.
You gonna get to know me.
Let me get it up. She's real. She's real. She's not like, most people like, yeah, I liked it. I watched it.
No.
But she's over here saying word for word. I love that. I appreciate that so much.
He's like, Doc, you want to hear more?
Yeah.
That's the only way you're gonna get out the door.
Yeah.
I was like,
wow. That's love.
I felt that.
I appreciate that.
I felt that.
So that was the first part, first half.
Yes. So tell us. That's a great introduction.
The story is I have an actual script, like with dialogue, setting, and everything, and I started a crowdfunding for it. I was trying to raise $5,000 to $8,000 to do the actual script. I only raised $600.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? I don't want to use my own money. My little $200 I got in the bank. I was just playing. But so I decided, I was like, you know what? As a writer, the ideas started coming to me. So I was like, I can just tell my actual story from a poem perspective, right? So I went to a place in Texas, in Houston. I performed there. I forget the large venue.
Right about now?
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I'm going to.
Yeah. It's a really big venue.
Really big.
And they showed me so much love in Houston. And this one lady's like, wow, that was amazing. It felt like a movie. I can see every scene, everything you said. And I was like, oh, snap. I can use this poem as a visual. Because I just finished film school. So I was like, you know what? I have this idea. So instead of, it costs less money. So I was like, I can do this. So it's like a cinematic poem short film. And I wanted to include the live performance just to give the rawness of it, because this is how I'm promoting it. So the first half is that footage right there. I just love. Shout out to the Healing Empress. She's a poet.
I love her.
Yeah, she's Shelby Healing Empress. I saw her on IG performing this place. I was like, yo, I love that location. That'd be a dope spot. And she could have been a hater. She could have said, no, this is my private place. She gave me the location, and that's where I filmed at. So it was a great spot.
You got to spread the love. No gatekeeping around here.
No gatekeeping. Thank you, Healing Empress.
Now, as I said, we have other guests coming in, so we want to go ahead and bring them in. We want to get their intake and have them watch the movie with us. So we have the main character who played you in the film.
Not as good looking, but he's a good dude.
I mean, he'll do. He'll do. So Mr. Miles Kelly.
Woo!
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Paul, you funny with that joke. Okay.
We appreciate you joining us tonight, Miles. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
You did a great job, bro.
You did.
Amazing job. Amazing job.
Thank you.
And I wanted to bring you on because we're about to get into your scenes in the movie. So before we get into your scenes, I wanted to get your input on how you felt doing the film.
Excuse me. My input, it's been a long time. I partaked in a lot of projects that were mainly of horror or just something that, just nonfiction, fantasy, just for some fun entertainment. This is probably one of the most recent projects I did that actually had a serious meaning and a message to give out to the world. And I took it on with just the full confidence. Okay, first of all, it was the story, and then getting to know Paul a bit more, and he's telling me this is his story. I was like just blown away. So the pressure was on, but I embraced it. I loved it, and I've dealt with someone close to me, my wife per se, who's dealt with maybe not mental illness, but with depression. So I thought I could correlate what I've experienced with this project, also with the story that Paul also told me about his life. And I really wanted to take on the challenge to try to embrace how he felt and what he told me he was going through at the time, and how it can reach out and touch other people who also have been in his shoes.
Yeah.
You did a great job, brother.
You definitely understood the assignment. Like, you really brought the movie to life. You and our next guest that we're bringing up, he played the doctor in the film. We want to welcome Jay Steiner.
Hey!
Hey.
Hi, Jay. Thank you so much.
How you doing, Ms. Rhonda?
I am well. How are you?
Fantastic. Thank you.
All right. So just how I asked Miles, you played the doctor in the film. What's your take on doing this type of media?
So as an actor, it's always nice to find something challenging for yourself to see if you can get into that role. And this subject matter happened to hit me in a completely different sense. I worked in a field for almost 30 years where I've lost a lot of peers to suicide. And I've also had a someone very close to me, my mother, 25 years ago, she had some pretty serious mental illness going on in her life, and she tried getting the help she needed, but unfortunately, 25 years ago, she took her life. So meeting Paul was very inspirational, hearing his story. And then once I actually had a chance to meet Miles, basically him and myself, we're working off of each other. And it was a great, great fit. And having Paul as the director, making us both feel so comfortable and so into the scenes. I mean, it was a wonderful experience. And I'm only hoping that it really gets out there and shines a light on mental illness, suicide prevention, or anybody who's going through a tough time.
Absolutely.
You both did a great job, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
you really can see that chemistry on the screen. Like I said, I keep watching because it's so good. Like y'all work so well. I don't know if it was his directorial skills or you guys as actors, but it was such a well put together project. Like it's so well thought out.
We gotta give Rhonda a cameo part too. She
oh yes.
I'll be the nurse that come in and put the papers on the desk.
There you go.
So you have a 2:00 doctor.
Yeah, all right.
Yep.
Gotcha.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the second video. Get a little deeper. And to Just Do It by Paul Harris Stewart.
Someone said, Paul, don't worry. They're just passive, intrusive thoughts. It's only dangerous if they make a plan. I remember the day I held that pen in my hand. On my calendar, I circled October 14th, 2021, and I wrote, just do it. And this time, it wasn't just a cry for help. This time, it was words in my mouth. I swear to God, time I wouldn't chicken out. I'd already been in the house for 2 weeks by myself. I looked at my clock and I realized I only had 8 minutes left. I pick up my phone one last time. She was breakfast during an interview. She said,
stop it. I'm out of them dark rooms with all that depression. Stop yourself. You go get some help.
It felt like she was to me. It felt like she understood my pain. For the rest of my life, I will say her name. Jennifer Lewis. Jennifer Lewis saved me because her words stayed in my head to the point where I started seeing my mom at the end. My mom said, I miss you, baby, but I'm not ready to see you yet. And that night, my mom fought for me. She took me out of his hand. She gave me enough strength. The next morning I checked myself in because my heart was dark and so was my soul. I was in a room with no windows on a 72-hour hold.
Bro. Paul. Go ahead.
You know what? So what I did was I broke it down into acts. So the first act 1 was me performing live, and then we transitioned into act 2, which is solely Paul in crisis. And as you can see, that is timestamped Chicago, I think 2021. Mm-hmm. So that was the point in my life where, I'm trying to take care of. I haven't healed from my brother's death, but I'm trying to be Superman. I'm taking care of his children. I'm teaching. I'm trying to provide, and I haven't dealt with my only sibling passing, and it just got heavy on me. And it's like watching Miles in the moment while I was directing. I was locked in, so I didn't get emotional because I was so focused. But watching the edits, I was like, damn, that's exactly how I laid. And it's like depression's bad, and like staying in bed literally for days and hours is real. So that's why I really wanted Miles to really give the energy of not being able to move. There's one scene, it's probably he sits up and he lays right back down, and that's like so. It was so real and so true that so I love this part. And shout out to Jennifer Lewis. Did we get to that part yet?
Yes, she just did.
Jennifer Lewis. That's my. This is a real story. I was in a really, really dark place, and I looked at my phone, and she was on the Breakfast Club. Shout out to the Breakfast Club with Angela Lee, Charlemagne, and DJ Envy, and she was a guest. And if you know Jennifer Lewis, she's loud, she curses too much, right? And she reminds me so much of my mom. She's just like my mom, loud and curses too much. And so when I saw that video of her saying, "Get out of that dark room," it just hit me, right? And then you know how the algorithm is like if you watch something too many times, it just keeps playing. So every time I picked up my phone during that crisis, her video will pop up. So then I started hearing my mom's voice saying, "Get your shit together, get out of that dark room." And that was the driving force to help me get help. So Jennifer Lewis, if you ever see the video, if you know her, please tell her thank you.
We're definitely gonna tag her.
She saved my life. I mean, and shout out to the Breakfast Club because it's because of them they gave her the platform to come on there and minister, right? Mm-hmm. So she got on there and told her story about her mental health, and it touched me, right? So that's the motivation behind me, like going around the city and performing. Hopefully, I can touch someone else. So thank you, Jennifer Lewis. Thank you, Breakfast Club.
Thank you, Breakfast Club. You don't like Charlemagne.
Oh, and shout out to the Shawanda Woods who played my mom. Yes, that was last minute. She was great. She was great. She was great. And she's from Africa. I can't remember the exact country, but I was like, yo, just think about a praying mom. You know,
she did
trying
that.
to save your son, and she got into it, and it was beautiful. Thank you, Shawanda.
Thank you, Miss Shawanda. Weren't able to get her tonight, but we sending all our love to you, babe. You did great. You played his mom when she was. You did the accent. Oh, Mama ain't ready to see you.
Hey, she knows all the. She knows all the lines. This is beautiful. This is. I feel like a superstar. She knows all the lines. That's love,
bruh. It's that good, and it's only 12 minutes and 47.
Miles, what's your favorite line in the show?
Oh, my favorite line.
I'm from Chicago.
Oh no! Oh, that part. Every time filming it, it was in my head. Going to sleep. That just always popped in my head. I'm from Chicago. It's the way he dragged it all the time and trying to fit it into the scene and how serious it was. I was like, okay.
I think someone told me to get on TikTok so I can put that on there so people can start using it.
Yeah. And then you know how they say, make a stitch.
Yes,
like
yes.
I'm from Chicago. Well, I have to be strong. I'm from Chicago. Well, the blocks are long. I'm from Chicago. Yep. Let me stop while I keep going. You know, I'm a poet and I know it. You know it. Jay, what's your favorite scene?
Oh, we got to get to Jay's part.
My favorite scene.
Jay.
My favorite scene. Let's see. You've got a fucking chemical imbalance. I kind of like that because, you know, it's interesting from a therapist perspective. You're dealing with someone who's going through such a rough time and you're trying to be more of a sounding board as opposed to being, you're not going to be aggressive or anything like that. However, sometimes when I would imagine a person going through a really tough time starts getting either too loud or too aggressive, just to kind of balance them a little bit and show them I'm here for you, but you need to tone it down a little bit. So that was a good balance right there because then it calmed him down and we were able to, you know, continue speaking. I like that part.
And it definitely took a couple scenes for them to get comfortable because Jay had to match Miles' energy. So I said, like, in real life, the doctor was, hey, this was shit. I mean, to be honest, my story, like, I'm transparent about it. I thought I was outsmarting the doctor when I was in the hospital. I was like, you know what? I just need to say what I need to say to get out of this place. Yeah. I've been in here for 3 weeks, so now I'm just gonna tell him. The doctor's like, bruh. Older white guy, but he was calling me out, and so that's why I wanted Jay. He didn't say fucking, but his energy was like, no, you're full of shit. Tell me what's really holding you down. So it was really that him challenging me that I appreciate. So Jay, you nailed it.
Thank you.
And tough love.
Tough love.
Tough love. You need it. That's right.
You need it. Yeah. You look like you have a heart exterior.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you probably needed that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You can't outsmart a doctor if they know what they're doing. So you have to humble me.
Yeah. I've been there. I was on 72-hour hold before, so maybe that's why it resonates with me so much.
Yeah, but see, you know the great thing about it as poets. When I was 24 years old, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, right? My career was going well. I was performing everywhere. and I'm 24. But as a writer, I couldn't like keep performing this other material that wasn't real one. And my mom is going to chemo and whatever. So when I was 24, 25 years old, I started performing by my mom having a mastectomy, chemo and everything. And I was nervous because I'm in Compton and Inglewood, right? But I swear to God, every place I went, there was a guy that could relate to me. Say, hey, I lost my grandmother. My mom is battling cancer. So when you share your story, you can always depend on someone knowing or being able to relate to it, which is beautiful.
And don't listen to the enemy that say, hey, don't nobody want to listen to you.
No.
Someone needs your story. They need your testimony.
I was gonna say on top of that, if I can, Ms. Rhonda,
you sure can.
We all speak the language of pain. We all understand it. Granted, some people might have different experiences or a little bit a higher level. But as Paul was saying, oh, I'm in Compton. I don't know if I'm in Inglewood. I don't know how they're gonna take it, how they're gonna relate to it. I don't care where you go, Chicago, anywhere that you find that's hard or whatnot, or it's a tough little city or a tough person, we all can relate to some type of pain because we all been in there, especially as men, because we're always taught, some of us are mostly taught to keep it within and try to fix it ourselves. So we all can relate to it.
Yes. We had a show this month because this month celebrated so many things. Father's Day, men's mental health, pride, like so many things. But we did touch on men's mental health, and one of the things that I resonate with you guys, and I love men. The thing is, boys not supposed to cry. Toughen up, hold that in. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when you do be vulnerable and let it out, then you're scared that, oh, now are you gonna hold this against me? Am I gonna hear this when you're mad?
You're right.
Are you gonna throw this? Am I gonna be a punk now? You know what I'm saying? So I feel you guys, and I'm here. I'm a safe space. If you ever need to talk. Okay, you don't have to worry about it going any further than these four walls and God, you know.
Amen.
So I'm always here, okay?
Amen.
And if you don't want to talk to Miss Rhonda, then always calling 988. You see how I put that in there? You see how I put that in there?
Real fun, Jay, when we were doing the end, Jay was like, call 987. I'm like, you giving the people the wrong number, Jay. And Christ is the wrong number, but.
Right, 889.
Yes, dial 988 and talk to someone. Okay, you are needed here. You have a purpose here. All right, your problem is not as big as it may seem at that time.
Something my father always taught me is, well, not taught me, but he told me one time. I guess when I was younger, I not say joke around, but I mentioned the thought of, well, what if I wasn't here? If things would be better or whatnot, because life was given to me. He always told me that's a selfish act. It's a selfish act to take your own life, to go that way, because you think, oh, it's just me, but you are affecting so many other people's lives that you probably wouldn't even know. So it's a very selfish act. My dad taught me, and when you want to go that route into suicide. So something I had to think about, especially with a family.
Exactly. That to be honest with you guys, that has helped me, because I was like, I don't want my kids to find me. I don't want my mom to go through that. Like, you know, so that has kept me on this side and kept me. I'm a functioning depressed person. Like, right now, I'm even going through depression right now. But you look, once these cameras go off, I'm in my bed.
Right.
I'm in my bed.
And that's the worst kind of depression because, you know, I'm funny, I'm nice, I'm kind, but, you know, I struggle.
Yeah.
It's like what my therapist encouraged me to do now is tell people that, hey, my social battery is low. I can't, not today. I can't. But what I used to do is I lie. I've been lying since I was a teenager.
Okay.
I lied to my mom. She'd call me for Christmas. Oh, hey, Tony. I'm lying, talking to people.
That ain't there.
That's not there. Because I didn't want my mom to know that I was by myself on Christmas Day. Right? So it's, you know, yeah. It's a lot of work we have to do with this subject. And I think just creating this, people from different backgrounds, age groups, and just having this honest conversation is where it starts.
Really, and we need films like this that give us the opportunity to start these conversations. Because they can be hard. Because if you didn't do this, I wouldn't tell nobody I'm suffering from depression right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why I keep watching this film. Maybe I don't talk to somebody.
Ms. Ron, I'm going to throw something in real quick.
Okay.
So after the film was done, I worked almost 30 years in the fire service. And I went to the person who's heads up the peer support right now for all the firefighters. And I told him there's a film you need to watch because probably about 10, 15 years ago, I went to them with this peer support because, again, kind of like Miles was alluding to, whether it was suicide or depression or mental health issues, we were always taught, usually police, fire, military, stigma. You got to have thick skin. Suck it up. Suck it up. Well, over the years, that shit has changed, excuse my expression. And bring this movie, this little video that Paul put together to him, he's basically sending it out now to all the firefighters because it's one, hey, you know, it's one of those things where it's kind of like you can talk the talk, but when you're showing someone who actually was going through a rough time, possibly going to commit suicide, you know, whatever, but got the help, but then putting it in a film that other firefighters, and I'm just going on based on myself, you're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of people who are supposed to be tough. And just like you said, when men are vulnerable, guess what? You will actually live because you keep that shit inside. Not good.
Exactly.
Not good. So.
Exactly. Let it out. So let's go ahead and play another scene of the movie because I want to make sure we get all parts done. Go ahead, DC. Roll that beautiful being footage.
Someone said, Paul, don't worry. They're just passive and intrusive thoughts. It's only dangerous if you make. Well, I remember the day I held that pen in my hand. On my calendar, I circled October 14th, 2021, and I wrote, just do it. And this time, it wasn't just a cry for help. This time, it wasn't just words in my mouth. I swear to God, I want you out. I'd already been in the house for 2 weeks by myself. I looked at my clock and I realized I only had 8 minutes left. I pick up my phone one last time, then I saw her. She was in the Breakfast Club doing an interview and she said,
Stop it. Come out of them dark rooms with all that depression. Stop yourself. You get some help.
It felt like she was talking to me. It felt like she understood my pain. So for the rest of my life, I will say her name. Jennifer Lewis, Jennifer Lewis, saved me because her words stayed in there to the point where I started seeing my mom at the edge of my bed. And my mom, I miss you, baby. I'm not ready to see you yet. And that night, my mom fought for me. My mom fought for me. He took me out of his hands. She gave me enough strength. The next morning, I checked myself in because my heart was dark and so was my soul. I knew the windows on a 72-hour.
Yeah. So that's why I keep watching because every time you watch it, you see something different. I was just telling him, it took me a couple times to realize Miles was back there on the floor.
Behind
her.
the mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, go ahead. Oh, wait. On the break. Go ahead. Say what you just said.
Okay. So that's one of my favorite parts. Where he was like, I looked at my clock and I realized I only had 8 minutes left. So in my mind, like, what do you do for the last 8 minutes of your life? This brother went on Instagram. He didn't read the Bible. He went on social media.
Oh my God! I never thought about it like that. That's crazy.
So you're gonna use the last few minutes of your life
to go on social media.
To go on social media, where it's pretty much a problem in itself.
Right.
You more a problem with your depression.
Right.
I'm glad you did because Auntie gave you. Auntie was able to send that message.
Funny. That's a good joke. I'm gonna use that in my stand.
That is funny.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my goodness.
But yes, I just had to say that.
No, but I love. I'm sorry. I love that part where the mom is like literally, you know what I'm saying, praying him out of this dark place. And it was really symbolic because my mom, like I said in this new piece I'm working on, my mom knew. I think she knew that something was wrong, right? Because she would call me. She was like, are you by yourself? I was like, no, Mom, I'm with my friends. And I used to always lie. When I was 14, I used to like, hey, I'm going downtown to watch a movie. And I would just be somewhere depressed. So I think my mom knew, and my brother knew too, because he would call and check on me and just like, hey, make sure you're not by yourself. And I look back and it's like, wow, you know, but we, you know, we're taught to hide it. It's embarrassing. I was embarrassed to even, like, I was embarrassed to release this film at first, you know, to tell you the truth. I had a whole character, a different name. And I mentioned it real fast last week, is that the moving factor was I was at work and I managed a hotel, and a lady I saw a couple times. She had a little boy with her. I said, "Oh, your son's getting big." She said, "Oh, that's not my son. That's my grandson." I was like, "Oh, okay." Conversation's over. Oh, my son committed suicide. I'm like, "Oh, damn." He was 21 years old, right? And so when she told me the story, I had chills on my body because I'm like, this is what I'm writing about. This is what I experienced. And I swear to God, 2 weeks later, I came to work and she left his obituary on my desk. Out of nowhere. Her name was Jabril Muhammad. Her name is Vanita Garman. And she left his obituary on my desk. And I'm like, why is this here? So like, every day I came to work, I would look at the obituary, look at this young man who was 21 years old. And it was like, I have to do something. I have this gift, I have this platform. I can't, like you said, I can't keep my story because my story may help the next Jabril or someone else. So that was a motivating factor to make me, say, fuck it. I don't care what people think, Yeah, so.
We need this. We need stories like this. Like I say, to open the gates for conversations. Because they are hard conversations, especially for men. Like Jay say, it's a stigma attached to men being vulnerable and especially your emotions and saying, hey, I'm going through something right now.
I'm not okay.
I'm not okay.
I'm not okay, yeah.
I wrote a poem, it's okay to be not okay. Yeah. As long as you're okay. If you get that. It's okay not to be okay as long as you're okay.
Sure.
Yes. Let's go into the next scene because this time always go by so fast.
Oh, yeah?
It does. I be having so much fun. DC. Oh, yeah. My bad. We got to pay some more bills. So, in conjunction with BFAM 109.6, Econ Rhythm is offering a summer special. We are offering worldwide radio play for a very special price. You get a year-long playlist. You get to load up to 25 tracks. They are played on BFAM 109.6. It is uncensored, unfiltered. So you do not even have to worry about giving us clean music, okay? I know a lot of radio stations say, hey, I need you to remaster and remake that. You don't have to worry about that, okay? You can give us the original track. You can cuss out all the mamas and the bitches and the hoes that you want over here, okay?
Jay, release some music, Jay.
Come on, Jay, I know you got it.
Oh, yeah.
The number one star. He looked like
I listen to it all the time.
We have 10 slots available, guys. You also get a custom shirt that says "My Music is Worldwide," courtesy of BFAM and Econ Rhythm, and you will also get an official artist certificate, informing everyone that you are an official featured artist on BFAM 109.6, and your music is streaming worldwide. Let's see, what time is it? DC, what are our top 3 countries tuned in right now? You got that info for me, and then we're gonna play the next video.
All right, top 3 countries right now are United States, Germany, and Canada.
Okay,
Nice.
United States, Germany, and Canada. United States,
cool.
we coming back. We coming back. But Germany is always in the running. Last week, Lithuania hit the chat, so that was a nice surprise. We are aired to over 91 countries worldwide, guys. So those are only the top 3 that are tuned in. But over 91 countries are watching us right now. Econ Rhythm airs to over 300K devices, and we count devices and not people.
Oh, nice.
So that listening number can be triple that. See how we're using this one?
Right.
But it's us too. So yeah, so we are appreciative of everyone that supports. But also Econ Rhythm and Ladies Night. Don't forget to stay tuned because after us, we got Make It Make Sense with Auntie Chris. And then rounding out Ladies Night, we got Simply Complicated with Tanisha, end of the night at 11 p.m. DC, go ahead and play that next video for us. I think this one, Paul, cuss you out.
Said, good job, Paul. That feels good, I know. I said, wait, Doc. there's one more thing I need to let go. Something I've been holding in, something I never told any friends. I'm a good person. I try to be a good person, but when it comes down, I can't talk or have anyone around. On October 5th, 2020, my little brother, Jeremy May Stewart, he was coming to New York to see me in just 2 days. So all my social coins I tried to save, he called me and I sat in that dark room and I just did my phone. I thought I'll just see my little brother tomorrow. But like a fool, I forgot that time is something that we can't borrow. I woke up the next morning in bed. I read a text message. Poor little brother dead. I asked the doctor. I said, "Doctor, don't you think that's too much for anyone to hold in, for anyone to handle?" He said, "Yeah, Paul, but the truth is, you have a fucking chemical imbalance. Your highs don't balance with your lows." If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm talking about MDD. Major depressive disorder. And I'm not talking about you losing $20 and you mad as. I'm talking about being in bed for 3 weeks and you can't get up. Depression's like drowning in a kiddie pool. You're stuck. But
Oh my
It
goodness.
gets heavier and heavier when you have
Oh,
somebody
my
else with
goodness.
you. I'm like, wow, beautiful work, guys. I'm so
Oh,
proud.
JC right there. Oh, JC right there.
Beautiful work, guys.
Yeah.
Beautiful work.
Thank you.
It took Jay a couple times to lean forward when but he eventually got it. Jay.
Or what about putting on the glasses?
Glasses? Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
You know what? I just want to thank the guys so much, and I'm not just saying this, but this is a really personal story, right? It's my story. It's a real story. So I had to pick the right people, right? Because I didn't want anybody playing, disrespect, joking, not taking it seriously. They were so respectful of my story because it's painful, right? Telling their story, and I didn't feel uncomfortable. They didn't make me feel embarrassed. They didn't make me feel like I should have. I don't know. It was very comfortable. It was great atmosphere. So I love you guys. I really appreciate you all handling my story with respect and kindness. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for the kind words, Paul. And I know for a fact, Mile feels the same way. That again, having a director like yourself, it was fantastic to work with you. And also, I just want a little shout out to your crew, small crew, but they did a great job too. So thank you.
Demetrius Brown and Steven Vasquez and Stefan Yu, camera guy. We had a great crew. All guys, and it was really eclectic group of work staff members, and it was really beautiful. It was really beautiful. I felt comfortable, right? Because this is a very sensitive, personal subject, and so it could have been like, "Oh, you did what? What happened to you?" And I never felt like that. So it was really, really good, really good.
I love it. But let's go ahead and play the next clip because we get into the good stuff. All right, I started singing.
DC sleeping?
please stand up. No, I don't want any of you to feel sorry for me. I just want you to know that this is not easy. I'm only doing this because I know there's a little boy out there who needs me. Because at the end of the day, I'm blessed. Because I'm still here. I'm still here. I just think about those who've lost the battle. And Alexander is 26 years old. What about the guy from the Ellen Show, Twitch? He was 40 years old. You remember that young man from the Disney show? Lee Thompson Young, he was 29 years old. Just 3 months ago, the NFL player, Rondale Moore, he was 25 years old. I met a woman in Orlando. Her name is Vanita Garman. She said her son Jabril Muhammad went to the graveyard in the middle of the night and he shot himself in the head. Jabril was 21 years old. So if you're watching this video, I'm talking to you. When you're in a crowded room, you've learned how to laugh really loud when everyone wants to. But deep down inside, you're hurting. You're drowning. I know that you're going through it. I just ask that you do like I did. Pick up the phone. Just do it. Hello?
Beautiful.
Guys, wow.
That's heavy.
That scene. So explain what that scene was.
You know what I tried to do is I want to be used. Years ago, someone told me I was gifted, right? I was a gifted artist, right? And back then, it was all about monetary gain. I want to be famous. I want to be rich. I want to be whatever. But I'm to the point now where I realize that I have a story to tell, right? And I want to be used as an instrument to help other people. So I wanted to bridge together. You see, we have the young boy there, Jeremiah. He's 9 or 10, right? You know, depression starts at a young age, right? So I wanted to really connect the young boy to Paul to the teenager, right? It's stages. It only gets worse if it's not treated. So it was really, really beautiful for to have the young boy there, you know, saying that this is why I do it. Like, I don't want to go out and tell my story every time, right? I don't want to tell my business to strangers that I was locked up in a mental facility for a month because of depression, right? But I know that there's a little boy like that young man out there who needs to hear it, right? And that the teenager, shout out to Christian, my employee, he actually works for me. He's going to the military next month. He just graduated high school. Christian, he's a great young man. And I love that scene right there because it takes one person like Jennifer saved me to save someone else. Yeah. So I hope that that scene right there where he's watching, that was me performing, and he's watching me tell my story, and it inspired him to call to get help. So I really hope that it continues and it really happens, that I can inspire somebody else to call. So I love that.
Yes.
How do you all feel about those scenes, watching it, you know?
It's deep. It's deep. Especially the story itself is deep, and then hearing the ending, all the names mentioned, everyone who's been through it, a lot of people know, some people they don't know, but hearing that there's so many people, and plus more, that's just a sprinkle of people that go through something like this. But it just makes it so relatable for those who feel like, you know, I'm in the same boat. So it's like Ms. Rhonda said, you watch it multiple times because it's impactful, but it's not a form of watching it for entertainment. It's a form of getting the information, getting the energy, and trying to put it in yourself and then put it into other people as well. It's a good feeling to know if, like you said, it's okay to not be okay as long as you're okay. Yeah. This video will let you be okay when you're not okay, I feel like. So that's how I feel. It was really well put together.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chime in real quick. As far as that, I think again, it's not just the stigma, but it's the false sense that once you've attained stardom, money, fame, you got the big house, the big cars, all that good stuff, it means nothing. Depression, suicidal thoughts, having mental issues has no bearing on how wealthy you are, how poor you are. So that's a great way to put it as far as showing those people. And also, again, beginning with a child to a teenager, it's one of those things where you really never know when it's going to hit you. But being able to be an adult and even watching this, being able to address your children in a different light, it kind of brings a different light to even as a parent. So that's awesome.
Yes. Definitely agree. And I'm so glad that you guys came together and made this project.
Thank you. You know, I feel good just talking about it. Like, I feel like, you know, this is the first time I really sat down and really unpacked it. and I feel like so much lighter. So it's like, I've received so many great comments, reviews. I'm gonna share that tonight. But I really want to thank you. You're so passionate about it. She's like, guys, give it up to her. She's like all into it, and I
I
really
am a
appreciate
good
it.
advocate, but your film, like I say, is touching me. Like,
and I really didn't think. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put it on YouTube, and hopefully someone watches it and they get touched by it. But you're passionate about it. All the comments. Thank you to everyone who's reached out to me and told me it was amazing, great. I love the energy because you know it shows you that you are not alone. It's like you tell your story, someone else is going to relate to it in some kind of way. Someone's going to understand. Like I never would have known that you had similar story, right? But once we have this conversation, we open it up. It's okay. We all struggle. We all go through something, right? There's different levels of depression. So I really thank you, Ms. Rhonda. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you.
Well, I thank you, Paul, for even coming in.
You too, DC.
DC is the man. We appreciate you guys for coming in and sharing your story on the platform. Like I say, anything that I do, I want to bring light, and this deserves a whole Batman light shined on it, So anything that we can do, I'm definitely gonna be posting. I already don't got the videos broke down, so all I gotta do is put up on social media now.
Right.
So it's gonna be so much easier and to get my content up too. So
all right,
we appreciate you.
Thank you.
And I promise you, I'm gonna watch it about 3 more times before this week is out.
All right.
Because it's that good. And if you guys have not watched it, just tuning in, I don't know where you've been. Where you been? But we're glad you made it. You might be a little tardy, but we're glad you made it. So you can go to YouTube once we end the show. Not right now. Once we end the show, you can also watch this show on YouTube once we sign off, and watch Just Do It by Paul Harris Stewart. Look it up just like that. Just do it. You'll see a beautiful picture of Miles on there. You'll see Jay on there. It's a great film. Speaking about,
hey Miles, you see the new
I did. I'm like, he's working. I was like, okay.
Yeah. That's awesome.
You gonna have to leave that one here.
Real quick, I just want to tell a story. For my entire life, my name was Paul Harris. My name is Paul Harris. But once my brother passed, my brother and my mother, they were Stewart, right? So my nephew, Prince, and his siblings, their father passed. My nephew, Prince, 6 years old, both his parents passed, right? So he will never have a mother or father. So I was like, I want to create a connection for him. So I legally changed my name to Stewart. So that's why it's Paul Harris Stewart. That's why my friends on Facebook are like, who the hell is Stewart? I'm like, so I changed my name for my brother's children so they can have a connection, a legacy. Yeah, so
that's huge.
See, that is huge.
Huge.
Thank you.
And that's another part of you looking out for others.
Yeah.
Even in your dark.
I got 1 foot in heaven, one toe in heaven.
1 toe.
Yeah.
I believe you made. I believe your name on that list. And please don't stop. Don't stop telling your testimony. Don't stop sharing your story. Okay. Because we need this, not just for men, for females, for kids. Everybody needs this.
Shout out to Steven. Steven's the last. He was assistant director, and I made sure that he his speech at the end when we were doing credits. He gave a beautiful speech. A great job, Steven. He said non-binary. Everyone goes through something. So shout out to Steven for saying some great words.
Yes.
I'll be posting that video with the recap.
Okay.
Tonight. Yeah, that's broken down, but I ain't want to give y'all everything. But yes, at the end of the film, all everybody that was involved, they went and they said their thank yous. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's this old video that will be posted tomorrow as well. But guys, before we end the show, I want to make sure everybody is able to locate you, follow you. If you're watching us, you'll see on the screen right now, we have the suicide hotline posted up. If you need to talk to somebody, if you're in a crisis, if you don't know what to do, call 988, text 988, help. Somebody is there for you 24 hours, 7 days a week. Okay? If not, hey, Incan Rhythm phone number, 813-385-4414. Okay? I'm here. Texting is always best. Text me. You can text me 24/7. The calling, not so much, okay?
But you're available.
But I'm always available. And also, if you let us know what country you're calling from, We will send you some Ink and Rhythm merch because we want our merch everywhere. Okay? All right. So, guys, let's start with Jay. Let's do this full circle. Jay, Miles, and then Paul, let us know your social medias and how we can find you guys and follow you.
I'm sorry, what was that last one, Ms. Rhonda?
How can we find you and follow you?
Myself is JMS_vegan fitness.
All right.
On Instagram. I guess, yeah, I should have thrown that in too.
Okay.
Yeah, good call. Good call. That's why you're the director.
That's right,
Right?
right.
Be on it.
It could have been Christian Mingo. It could have been anything.
I was trying to be incognito, but you called me out. Good job.
Yeah, all right.
Myself, I'm very simple throughout Facebook. Most social media platforms is my name, Miles Kelly, MYLES, last name KELLEY, and Instagram also my name, Miles, initial I Kelly. So Miles I Kelly on Instagram and Miles Kelly on all social media platforms.
You can find me, my whole name, Paul Harris Stewart. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Hey, maybe I'm Christian Mingle too.
Maybe
so,
Christian-
look for me.
Maybe Christian Fish.
I
Who
am
knows?
single.
There
No,
you go.
guys, I want to thank you again. You all did a great job.
Yes.
So please book them. They're so talented, great to work with. And Ms. Rhonda, you're really good at this. You're really good at this.
Very.
Really good at this. You're like the next Oprah.
I hope so.
You're really no.
But I ain't giving out no cars though.
No free
You
stuff.
get therapy and you get therapy.
Oh, you're really good at this. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys. You guys make it easy for me.
That's what's up.
I mean,
It's
the
beautiful.
energy, your energy is so inviting. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was so nervous because I don't like everybody coming to my house.
Right.
But I prayed about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
was
Thank you.
like,
Because I wanted the energy to sit. Because like sometimes you know online, I wanted the connection because this is my first time opening it. I feel great. Like, I really feel good. It's like this will make me go even further of sharing my story and not holding back. And it's like, well, you know, hey, this is me. This is what happened.
yes.
And so I want to thank you for making me feel comfortable.
Absolutely. And you're always welcome.
Thank you.
You're always welcome.
You too,
wanna
DC.
come
We
back?
didn't forget about you, DC. Give them
You-
DC.
Come on,
And
DC.
behind the curtain, we appreciate DC. We appreciate BFAM 109.6. They have welcomed this here in Ink and Rhythm to the platform. We've been here for going on what, 8 months? So
Congratulations.
I'm happy.
Well, you got a new fan. I'll definitely tune in.
Thank you. We appreciate that. What time is it? I'm trying to see if I have enough time to do a poem. I'm gonna do the it's okay not to be okay.
All right.
There you go.
All right. You can find Miss Rhonda on Instagram at ITZ_MZ_RONDA, and that's Rhonda with no H. Why? Because I've never lived in a trailer park.
Jay likes that one.
That was a good one. I like
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah.
DC loves it. That's my tagline. So the title is Let Me Think. I wrote this in a little dark place. Don't tell me to get up today. The floor is the only thing that's held me steady. My bones got a language only silence understands, and my tears have been fluent longer than my faith. Don't light me no candles. Let me sit in this dim. The dark got a heartbeat that hums like mine, and I find peace in the ache, a rhythm in the ruin. They keep saying, rise above it. Well, maybe I just want to rest in it, to feel the weight without apology, to stop turning my sorrow into something pretty. Maybe I want to drown slow. Let the water learn my name. Let my pain disappear and stay a while. I don't need silver linings today. Just the thunder, just the rain, and just me. And the soft permission to not be okay. So that is Ink and Rhythm. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, 988 is always available. If not, Ink and Rhythm is here. Email DC at bfam109.6.com. Text Miss Rhonda at 813-385-4414. Always. We love you guys. We'll see you next week here at Ink and Rhythm. Thank you guys so much for
Thank
joining
you,
us.
thank you, Miles.
Take care, Paul. See you,
Thank
Miles.
y'all.
Every
Thank you
dream
for having us.
Hey, Miss
that
Rhonda.
when the music starts moving, everything feels right. From the stage to the people, from the mic to the crowd, we bring the energy and we turn it up loud. Feel the rhythm, feel the vibe. Everybody come alive. Feel the rhythm, feel the vibe. Everybody come alive. Ain't got rhythm, ain't got rhythm. Move with the beat. Ain't got